And good morning, everybody, on this middle of the week Wednesday for Morning Coffee with Marcaida. So, one of the questions I've had asked of me is, what would I look for in a particular martial arts school, or what do I look for? Well, you have aside from the obvious, right? You have to have an interest in a particular martial art, an interest in a particular system or style. Once you get through that, you really should go to everyone that's presented to you. If you have schools in the local areas, I would go there and not just read about them or look at the websites, especially just look at pictures. You need to be able to engage and test it out. So once I pick a particular system or style of what I'm interested in, and I do a lot of research and reading about it, so at least you have a good idea. When you get to the school, don't just look at the teacher. One of the things I really look at are the students. And this is why. That's who you're going to be. You're going to be that particular student. There are some teachers that are very good and very skilled at fighting. I'm talking about martial arts. But are they great teachers? So that's important to see that when you're looking at it. Sometimes you can see a teacher is very good, but when you look at the students and they're not as good as a teacher, then there's something missing in there. Is there something missing in the way they're teaching? So I really like to look at, how their students are performing as opposed to just a teacher. Another thing that I also look at is basically the particular class and group dynamics of that particular school. Because if that's who I'm going to be, is that the kind of people that I want to be around? Are these the kind of students that I would like to say, I'm going to bring these guys home to my family or to my friends? Because that's what you're surrounding yourself with. If you're going to a particular system or style that has a Cobra Kai style of training, do I really want to be around these kind of people who just want to go and fight and do all these things? You're there for a martial art, but why would you think of something bad? You're there to learn something. So these are the things I'm looking for when I'm going to these particular places. Not just about the teacher or the student's style of fighting or anything else. That's more. Think of it like going to a place looking for a house. And you want to see yourself in that house all the time. That's why I always say my students are my brothers and sisters when I'm training with them, because it's a family place. Getting together isn't about fighting. Getting together is like a community getting together and sharing experiences and sharing stuff. Do I want to hang out with these people after training? Or is it just limited to training? So if they are the kind that you would see outside on the street and say hello, or you have something in connection, it even makes it that much better, because a martial art is time taken. Everything that we do is time taken away from what you're doing at home, family, or anything else. So it should be like another family. If you're going to spend time away from doing other things, might as well make it something that you really enjoy, something with people you enjoy. So going back to that answer, when I go to a particular school, I like to find out the people around it. Is this a community? Is this a house that I want to be in? Do I see myself there? Because then, if I'm comfortable in that community, I can focus on training. When it comes to, some people go by price. First of all, the teacher's got to make rent. If you have a teacher who's constantly worried about paying the rent, much less trying to find a way to make a living to put food on the table, how focused can he be at training you? So, there is value that has to be put also onto your training. If there is no value, if the teacher teaches it away for free, for example, and everything else, if he doesn't put value into what he does, how can he expect the students to do so? So there's an exchange over there. Why do you get food for free? No, you also have to pay for these things, right? So don't just go by what you're paying for. Think about, paying rent to this house, and this is the place I want to be for the things that you learn. Not just knowledge, but also finding a place that is your community now. That's why I'll tell you, some of the things I did with my students, and on a video posted previous to this, these are my brothers. So we go together outside of the class. We go together in other adventures as a team, as a community, because that's the kind of school that I want to be around, with people that I care about who become family. It's not just martial arts. Martial arts is life. So why not have my students and friends and classmates as a family that makes my life better? So there's my thought for the day. Morning Cup of Joe. Have a good one. And enjoy your day, guys. Bye-bye.